Hey everybody, it's 90425 or Ender or 9, whichever you want to call me, I don't even know. Testing a new audio setup. Basically what I'm doing is I'm recording the game audio by itself without microphone, and I am recording my audio with a different program, and then in the editing software, which I'm using After Effects, I will just hold all of those sync up. I should probably be syncing, so left, right, 3, 2, stop walking. I'm using a borrowed controller, so everything's a bit wonky, and I really don't like it. 3, 2, 1, jump! And jump! And jump. Alright, note to self, I am jumping at as soon as I say J. Let me grab these. Right now we are playing Dauntless. It is a free-to-play online Monster Hunter-esque game, and boy, it's fun, but it's also rage-inducing. I personally really like this game. Actually, let me check the audio levels real quick, if you don't mind. Trying to get everything set up good, and we are gooch. Free-to-play, Monster Hunter-esque. You go out, hunt behemoths. They are very on top, like the developers, Phoenix Labs, they are very on top of this game and fixing as much bugs as they possibly can. There's still a few bugs, there's still a lot of bugs, but I have high hopes for this game, and I'm gonna be real, I get mad at this game quite a bit because, oh my god, the monster didn't hit me, but it hit me. Ooh, I need to get some water. It's a good game, honestly. Like, I'll probably get upset or something, but all in all, I still feel like this is a good game, and it's got some great potential. I highly recommend it. That's the word I'm looking for. Those death marks are for the season. They give you points to like progress through. It's like a battle pass. It's actually exactly, I think they call it the Hunter Pass. Ooh, we are going against Valmir. So, my loadout is this. I have the sword transmogged. That's why it looks like that. That is actually the first sword you get in the game, or the second sword you get in the game. It just looks so good. This is my armor, this is my setup over here, if any of you want to try it out. Took a lot of effort, a lot of time, and the chest piece I'm wearing is actually a Twitch drop thing, so that's why it looks a little different. And I sincerely hope my what was it? There's you can actually have in-game audio voice chat. Let's turn that off. Don't know why it was default. Yeah, that's another thing. The game defaults to on, and it's like, but why? I don't want other people hearing me. Hopefully they don't hear me anyway. Actually, while we're at it, let's check my audio levels. We are good to go. We are golden. Alright, I'll be right back when the hunt starts, because I need to get some water. Hello! Alright, now we're in the hunt. This is a 2v1. We are going against Valmir. Hold on, I gotta move my thing up a bit so I can see the danger level. Now, the joystick keeps defaulting to down. I mean, that's fine. It's better than the other controller I have where I can't pop a flare, and you'll see what that is in a minute. So if you've played Monster Hunter, then flare is similar to paintball, but also not really. Basically, when you see a monster, you want to pop a flare. I can't tell you what the controls are for it because mine are different and I forgot what the defaults are. But when you get this game, super easy to pick up. It will take a bit of getting used to with the weapons, as they have something I'm going to call animation locking. So you really have to know when the behemoth is gonna do its thing. Now, sometimes you can interrupt your animations. Other times you can't. I don't know why. It's a work in progress game. Oh, hey, there's Valimir. So for me, I press right stick down, push it up. And I guess I have to hit enter. Yeah, all my stuff is all kind of whack. When I do the flare, I'm supposed to be able to let go of the joystick to actually fire it off. But I have to open up chat room. Might be a bug on their end, might be a bug on mine. Waiting for my ally to come. There we go. Now into battle we go. Now, this boss is kind of difficult because I always get the, well, he does that for one, which is annoying as all hell. There you are. Ooh, ninja. Whoop. Okay. So the thing about this boss is, when his limbs glow like that, he's gonna do some sort of attack. And when they glow individually, like that, that's an attack designated on that part. So if you're in front of his head when his head's glowing, you best be getting out of here. Like I should be getting out of here. Ow. Now to use the sword's power. Never mind, he's going away. Oh, that's good. Use my dash. Now, I personally feel that this is a kind of... I don't want to bash the game too much. However, this boss design is a little questionable to me. That is perfectly fine. That's annoying as all hell, since they don't really break that easy. His little laser things, but the fact that he just keeps teleporting away really interrupts the game. But for this kind of boss, I feel it kind of I feel it kind of fits. He is a slow guy, but this stuff right here, oh man. Wow, my freaking controller. Nope. Gonna use the health thing. They changed that. It used to be a potion, now it's a health orb, and I really like it. It reminds me of Bloodborne. See, I was clearly out of that, but then I still got hit. Didn't do a lot of damage because of my armor. It has a special buff where there's a chance I take much less damage. I need this gem. So, I mean, it's so-and-so. This shield will protect me from these bullet hell that's happening right now. Oh, hello. 1, 2, swing, 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 swing. Bam! I'm using all of my stamina, which is kind of a bad idea, just to get a lot of damage off. The weapon I'm using is a fire-based weapon, so I really want to get him on fire. Oh, that's not good. There's another item in this game called lanterns, and they just give you, like, they have different effects. There's a hold it button and then the charge button, or the hold button and the instant press. The instant press buffs my attack speed a little bit. Very tiny amount, but it is helpful. And the hold ability just strikes the thing with lightning. From what I've heard, it's the best lantern in the game, possibly. Really easy to make too. And it's just, I personally like it a lot. Oops. Ooh, I think this thing's almost dead as well. I'm just gonna take the hit. There we go. And now it ran away. Just like Monster Hunter, you gotta track it down. So I'm gonna get some love juice from this this vent, and it'll heal. I'm doing a bad job of explaining things, but I feel like I feel like it'd be better if you all just saw what's happening. Basically, it's just in Monster Hunter you have 2 buttons to attack, heavy and light. Same thing. Or like, for me, X button is light attack, and then Y button is heavy attack. Of course it deals more damage. But, ooh, I need to help out my teammate. So it's fun. Then there's the trigger button, or the bumper trigger, depending on your controls, to, pull off... Where are you? There you are. To pull off, like, the weapon's ultimate ability. There you are. You can run with your weapon unsheathed as well. The only downside is it takes up stamina, but I think it's nice. Nice and balanced. Yeah, that's right, big guy. Oh, good lord, this camera. Good lord. Come on, dude. Let's blaze up. This controller is screwing me right now. There you are. Let's dash. Bam. Bam. This part of the monster I really dislike. Fuck. Ah, I got hit. It doesn't feel right. Because all it does is he just surrounds himself in guaranteed damage. If you get the shield pickup, you'll be protected. Because, I mean, it's a shield. Ow. And then that hitbox is a little misleading as well. Let's see if I could time this. I did not time it, but at least I'm in the bubble. So now I can directly attack him. And I'm protected from the lasers. I don't know what I'm getting hit by. Oh, probably the stupid balls. There's another boss. This is a light elemental boss. There's another one where he's just like, he shoots those orbs at you instead of them circling around him. And I prefer that because it gives you a chance to actually avoid the damage. In this, it's just like, alright, well, I gotta deal damage to kill the boss, and then I also just gotta take a shit ton of hits. I don't know. To me, it seems just like bad game design, but what do I know, I guess? Ow. And then again, that hitbox looks misleading. Ow. The thing is my armor set is really helpful because there's something I like to call phantom hitting in this game. Which... There we go. Is where you get hit, it doesn't knock you down or stagger you. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I stuck outside. So phantom hitting is where you get hit, it deals the damage, but then you tumble later. And it's just so annoying. Because it's... If you're gonna hit me, hit me. Oops. Oh, he's revived himself. If you're gonna hit me, just hit me. Like, knock me down there. But in this game, sometimes you get hit, 5 seconds later you get knocked down, and then you just take even more damage. It just kind of sucks. But that's the first behemoth slain. 9 minutes. Oh, I've been recording for 14. Here's all the loot. You can actually see all the loot you get. You can see the rarity of it too. That's actually pretty new, recent. The patrol chest. I have some words about the patrol chest, but that's another story. I got a cell from that. Nice, nice, nice. And then you have mastery, which is basically leveling up. I like the mastery system. As you progress, you get stronger and stronger. But there's something about the mastery system I also dislike. There's a lot of things in this game I dislike. However, I must insist, it's a fun game. And all these things that I'm complaining about and being an asshole about, they will be fixed. The dev team is really trying to, like, you can see the effort. Like, here's an example. When you would jump off a cliff, you would tumble, which would get rid of all your speed, and people hated it. Now, because the dev team is awesome, you just keep on running, and it's just great. So they're really putting in a lot of effort in, which is why I like this game, or one of the reasons I like this game.
A bright light in
The
my
constant down scrolling, that's my end. Um, that's just the controller I'm using. See, a little annoying, but what can you do? Um, I guess I could get a better controller, but that comes eventually. And this is the upgrade, or this is the weapon
You
making and
must
stuff.
beware
Now,
for
this is a good game. I probably said that a bunch. Um, the weapons feel nice, especially after they used to be. I played this game week 1, and it was the sword was my least favorite weapon, and now look at me playing it. Yes, the weapon I'm using is the longsword. The weapons this game has are, oops. Yeah, so controller accidentally made me quit the game. I guess the weapons I was going to say is there's longsword, dual chain blades, which are nice. They used to be my main, um, little buggy. Hammer, axe, and the staff. I forgot what it's actually called. But those are the weapons. Now on to my next audio clip, because this one is over. Recording. Alright, putting this on the Dauntless title screen because, honestly, it looks nice. Um, yeah, I mean, that's Dauntless. It's basically the whole premise of it. Go out, hunt monsters, grab their parts, make armor, hunt more monsters. It's fun. I like it. I keep saying I like this game and then following it with a negative comment. But I mean, every game has their faults, and this is still an open beta game. Uh, I mean, let's see. What to say? Armor's good, although it sometimes feel like the armor doesn't work properly, and I take more damage than the last hunt. Your armor is also forcibly scaled down, which kind of sucks, because I mean, in Monster Hunter you got, if you're strong and you do low level stuff, you're gonna feel strong, and it makes you as a player actually feel and see yourself progressing in the game, because you go back to a monster that you remember in the beginning of the game you had trouble with, and you just steamroll it, and you come out of that hunt feeling like, dang, I've grown, I've become stronger as a player, and it's fun. It's good. I mean, I don't want to sound offensive, but I feel like it's good game design. It makes you as a player feel stronger, and again, you see physical progression. With this game scaling you down, on one hand it sucks because then you feel like you're not really moving forward, but on the other hand, it prevents you from absolutely steamrolling all the bosses. So then the game doesn't become boring. So sure, your armor is high leveled, but the defense, and I'm saying this only, just the defense is lowered, because it wants you to feel like you're still in a challenge. It wants the game to still feel hard to you, which I respect and I can understand. What doesn't get nerfed, however, when you do low level stuff, is your actual like buffs that you have on your armor, which is good, because if they nerf that, then that would ruin so many people's armor sets. So it goes both ways, you know, it's good and bad. The weapons, same thing, really. I'm just gonna find the last death marks in the town while I speaketh. Let's see. The items in this game, good. If you can check the lower right hand corner, I have 5 potions and 2 what they're called life pylons. Now the potions are free regardless of how many times you use them in a hunt, which is nice because it prevents you from running out. Like in Monster Hunter, I've run out of potions a few times, and it kind of sucks. But in this game, they prevent that. The only way to balance it, though, is they only give you 5. So you can only go into a hunt with 5. And it encourages you to play smart, take as less damage as possible, because also in the hunts, there's also the vents, and the vents can heal you. However, your teammate may need that more. So it still encourages skill, which I think is very nice. And then the pylons I actually craft myself, so those I can run out. But that's more something if like, oh, the player's having trouble or the team needs healing, then you could slap that baby down and heal the team. There's different types of pylons. There's actually a bunch of different types of potions that increase damage, defense, and stamina consumption. So it's all up to the player and how they play. Like in Monster Hunter, I would run Dash Juice. In this game, they have something that's a little less powerful, but still strong enough to where it helps. Nothing too powerful where it breaks the game, nothing too weak where it feels pointless. It's a very fine balance. I'm saying a lot. I should really stop.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Farewell, Slayer.
I mean, honestly, I guess that's it. That's my rant for now, unless I find better information for the next time I play Dauntless, because I would love to play this again. I honestly play this a lot in my own time. I guess that's why I'm this level. So if you want to play it, it's on the Epic Games Store. It's free. It will say like, oh, would you like to purchase? But it doesn't cost anything. It's free. Ooh, this is the hunt pass, by the way. To get some cool stuff.
What do you need?
Might pay for it. $5 is expensive to me, but oh well. Yeah, free on the Epic Games Store. It's fun. Highly recommend it. I mean, it's a free game. You're gonna lose nothing if you play it, other than I guess storage space on your hard drive. But if you don't like it, uninstall. If you do like it, happy slaying. Alright, that's 90425 or 9 or Ender. I'm gonna go with Ender for now, because that's what I just named myself in games. Not Enderman, but I guess that's where it came from, huh? So that's Ender. Thank you all for watching. That was fun recording session. Hope I get this one out soon. And I will see you all next time.